Welcome back to my channel. My name is Liz. It has been a hot minute since I did my last vlog. My last vlog, I believe, was on the caterpillar that I gifted to my cousin's baby. I have made a vlog previously decorating my car in strawberry theme, and now that we're coming to the end of the year, I'm ready to store my beautiful strawberries and just decorate something that's better for this upcoming season. Right now, as I'm recording this, it is the end of September, so we're entering October. I'm thinking maybe a Halloween theme, but then I think in November, am I gonna be tired of seeing the Halloween decorations? So maybe I'll actually just do fall theme. After talking to myself, I have decided I will do a Halloween theme car so that this could be a nice Halloween vlog. Well, who's gonna watch a fall vlog? Probably no one. However, I'm going to try to use some mellow colors that don't make me want to throw up, because too much purple and orange and black, it's just like too much for me. Right now, we're just going to work on the headrest. I'm gonna bring out some colors. We're gonna eeny, meeny, miny, mo which ones are the vision. These are the colors I have chosen to do my headrests with. So I'm thinking just a basic granny square, 2 rows each, and then I'll swap to the next color. I actually saw on Pinterest a picture of a blanket that was like this. It was like mix match, but I'm just gonna keep doing one of the squares varieties that I liked a lot and just do that for all of them. I do like this like olive sage color. I think it mellows out the Halloweenness of it, but still keeping the theme going. Right now, I've been binging Desperate Housewives. No, why do I always say Desperate Housewives? The Housewives of and then the City. I started months ago with Housewives of Beverly Hills, and I loved it. They're so dramatic. I like the drama. So I finished Housewives of Beverly Hills. I loved Lisa Vanderpump in it. Iconic. Then after I finished that, I recently started watching Housewives of New York, and it's really good too. I'm not gonna lie, I'm towards like the end of the seasons, and I kind of just like skip a couple of episodes and then I see the recap, because sometimes they kind of just like, it's not important to watch, you know. I'm just like, come on, what's the next part? Give me the dramatic. And then I love the reunions. I'm not quite sure which next housewife show I'll watch, like from which city, but I feel like it's just nice to watch something while you're crocheting. I'm also watching Love Island Games. It's really dramatic as well. I just love reality TV. I do need more recommendations, preferably on Netflix or Peacock, because I recently canceled my Hulu and Disney Plus subscription. I'm gonna keep going, and then I'll meet up with you once I have this whole square complete. Look how pretty. So like before I started adding the orange, it could be like Christmas. And then the orange, it's definitely giving that Halloween. I know I said I didn't want bright colors, but with my cotton yarn, this is the only shade I have. I have plenty of like different colors acrylic, but I just want to use all cotton. And hopefully just some orange won't make me want to throw up and it'll look good. I finished one whole square. So I basically need to do this 7 more times for a total of 8. Not completely 8 headrests, but since each headrest needs 2 sides, so for a total of 4 headrests, but I need 8 panels. I'm going to be doing this for the rest of the night. I hope I'm able to finish just the squares. I don't know if I'll be able to assemble them all, but we're going to see how much I could do. It is currently 4:38 p.m. and yeah, I'll check in when I'm done. I actually did not finish that night. I cooked dinner and it took 2 hours. Done with my 4 headrests. I think they're really cute. So basically these are just 2 panels. I didn't have to add extra width to it. These were big enough to cover the front, the sides, and basically just everything, which is really different than the headrest I have now. I had to do 2 panels for that one, and I actually had to add width to it. With that being said, when I place it on top, the square isn't as symmetrical, really centered, which kind of irks me since I like everything to be nice and precise. But it is what it is. I don't want to redo it. I finished them all. I really do like these colors. I like how like simple it is. I really do like how the black repeats. I feel like the repetitive color really brings the design back together. It makes it look like a set. I don't know if that makes sense. So now that the headrests are out of the way, I want to make some coasters. What coasters? Well, one, I have multiple ideas in my head. One, should they just be like granny square circles with the same colors, or is that too like simple? Like I want it simple, but not too simple. So then I was thinking, what if I do like black coasters and then I slip stitch some like cobwebs on it? Like that would look cute too. But then I was thinking the slip stitches on top of the circle, it's gonna be 3D, and because it's 3D, when I put my cup, it might tilt if like the seal isn't completely sealed. And then honestly, that has happened already with my current coasters that I brought in here somewhere. See how they're like 3D? Sometimes I get my coffee and then they don't seal it right, or maybe there's a hole and boom, when I hit a bump, and then it went splashing everywhere. And not this coaster, but my other coaster that's identical to this has coffee stains and I haven't washed it yet, which I need to. So that being said, I don't really want my coasters to be that like 3D. So then I was thinking, what if I make a pumpkin coaster? And yes, it'll have a leaf that's a little bit 3D, but it'll be at the top and it really won't be centered to the whole cup that I placed there, so it won't fall or would have less chances of falling. So basically that's what I'm going to do. I did run out of the orange I was using for the headrest, but this color looks pretty similar. Right now it looks really bright, but when I bring them close to each other, I don't think it's that much of a difference. So we're going to be using this one. It is cotton yarn, and they do recommend cotton for coasters because they say it's better for like hot drinks, it's water absorbent, and they say that if you use acrylic, they say that it could melt. I don't want to take those chances. I'm going to be playing it safe, and we're going to be using cotton yarn. These cute little pumpkins are so adorable, and they don't just have to be coasters. They can be garlands. You just have to add like string or a vine. So I am following a free pattern from Instagram by Stitch and Flick. It's like a 3-part tutorial. It's pretty simple. I think it's beginner friendly. Look how precious. You could see the cute little indents that give it more of definitely a pumpkin vibe. I did have to do this the last row a couple of times because at first it was uneven, but now it is perfect. So for like the little stem, I have seen brown and green. I don't know what color I should do, but I think I'm going to do green just because I'm going to do a leaf and I don't want to use more colors. The coasters are complete. They look so neat, so cute. I really like how the back doesn't look too crazy. Now I want to work on the gear shift cover. So at first I was thinking maybe I would do a pumpkin for it to match the coasters, but I do feel like that's a little bit too much orange for me. I think it's funny because I'm like, oh, it's too orange, it's too bright, but like that's what kind of Halloween is. I am leaning towards doing basically this pattern around the gear shift, but instead of a square, I'll make it a circular shape. Let's see if I could do that. I'm starting the gear shift and I wanted to have that granny square stitch, but I can't do a complete square. I have to make more clusters in the beginning round. Update, I think this is coming out way too big. I'm going to take away a couple of rows and take away some increases that I don't think I need. This is just trial and error, seeing what works and seeing what doesn't so that it tailors to my needs. And that's why I guess they say crochet is patience, because you might have to undo some of your rows. Great news, I went to my car and this fits perfectly. We have cute little coasters. Oh my gosh. I also went in my car and I put the coasters in. Apparently, I have 2 cup holders right in the front and one is bigger than the other. These are the same size, but one looks tiny in one of them. Maybe I can make like single crochets on one of them to make it a bit thicker. But I don't really think I'm going to do that, to be completely honest with you. So we have the headrest, the gear shift cover, and the 2 little coasters for the cup holders. Now I'm thinking the car hanger. I love my current little bear on his swing with the strawberry hat. So one, should I make a bear again, a different color swing, and with a pumpkin hat so that it kind of matches and it's incorporated with the coasters? So this is my current one. And honestly, I love having a little friend hang out with me while I drive around. So I definitely do want a character. Maybe I'll do Snoopy. Snoopy's colors matches the car. White and black. Hello. And then with a cute little orange ensemble. I think I want to do Snoopy. I've never made a Snoopy before. I'll see if I could find a free pattern. Update, this is what my Snoopy looks like so far. I still need to do the body and add him to the swing. He is looking super duper cute. The pattern that I'm using is by Cortez Crochet. I'm using the free written pattern from Instagram, but they also have a YouTube tutorial. It's lovely. I love it. I will say that my hands hurt because it's cotton and it just hurts my hands whenever I use cotton. So I am taking breaks throughout, but honestly, it's going to look so cute. I am making the pattern smaller than it says. I'm just not doing as many increases or a couple of rows. I'm pretending they don't exist in the pattern, but it's looking good. I would definitely want to make one with the plushy Bernat yarn. I think it would be adorable. Who's a good boy, Snoopy? You're a good boy. I'm hoping that I can finish this by the end of the night. I don't want to do this tomorrow. I just want to finish this project. It is the next day and I did finish the Snoopy. Hold on, Snoopy, sit up straight. There's company. Look at him. This was so adorable to make. Side note, my hands hurt so bad. Did I truly enjoy making this? No. But do I love the end result? 100%. I don't think you can tell from this distance, but his body, like his head, I didn't put him symmetrical to where I was supposed to. I was supposed to put him like in between one of like these bubbles, but apparently, look, it kind of looks like his butt crack, huh? You can't tell because of the face details on the pumpkin. I am so close to finishing my car decor. I'm loving it, and honestly, I can't wait to see it all put together. Before I reach that finish line, I want to make a cute garland for the top of my car. I have 3 ideas. One idea, a green leaf garland with some flowers and pumpkins instead of strawberries. You can't see all the strawberries. I did this, of course, for my strawberry car. But then I'm thinking, is that too similar? So then I was thinking, what if instead of green, I make it like fall colors, like a mustard and a dark orange, like if the leaves are turning colors. So then I was like, ooh, that would be cute too. But then I thought those colors are not gonna match with the colors I already have, and I just want all the colors to be pretty much the same so that it all looks cohesive, like I've said before. And then I had another idea. Scratch out all the leaves. What if I make a spider web garland and then I can add like cute little things to it? I've seen black garland and I've seen white, but I think black would be cuter. I think black is the answer. I finished making my little cobwebs for my spooky garland. I did think it would be cute to add like spiders on it, but because I did do it black, what color should the spiders be? I don't know, white's kind of weird because the colors are inverted. Maybe like orange, but like orange is super bright. I don't know, maybe I could add gray, but that's just adding a new color into the color scheme. I did use a free tutorial. I'll add where I found it on here. Basically, you make a lot of these and then you make a chain and then you attach them and continue your chain throughout. I did bring my garland from my car, the strawberry garland. I placed it straight in a line on the floor, and then as I was making these, I placed these and like gapped them where I thought would look good, just so I know the length of this one and I know how many cobwebs I need. So I finished making all of these and now I'm just going to attach it all together. I am happy that the tutorial and just making this in general is a lot faster than I imagined. I think today I'll finish everything. One thing in the tutorial that I did change, I added like little nubs to the end of them. Let's finish this garland. I know I said I was going to add some spiders, but I changed my mind and I added some tassels instead.
Here is the reveal. I am officially ready for spooky season. The headrests aren't as unsymmetrical as I thought they would be. I do love the cobwebs hanging above and the little tassels that add a pop of color. The Snoopy is to die for. He is my favorite part of the decorations. The gear shift is my least favorite, but I'm just going to convince myself that it's cute. The little pumpkin coasters are hidden in the cup holders, but they are adorable. And that is the end of this vlog. Thank you for hanging out with me. I hope I inspired you to create and decorate for Halloween. So the last 2 years I made Halloween tutorials for a cutout Snoopy tapestry and an Oogie Boogie hat. If you want to check those out, please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you later.